everyone. Hello and welcome. This is Aya. Today I would like to share with you a project. It's DIY back to school, creating a pencil case or makeup case, whatever, any organizer that you can put, your stuff in. The first thing is I'm going to use leftover, fabric from jeans. This is jeans. The problem with the jeans or the pants, it's start wide and end narrow, so you will not have this equal parts of two square fabric or whatever rectangle. So anyway, so I tried to create to cut two rectangle that at least bigger than 1 inch. Then I'm going to cover or cut the excess later. So after I it's easy. You're going to glue the zipper, then you are going to glue all the sides, that's it. So we're going to use only glue gun. There is no so I don't have a sewing machine. If you have, of course, would be really perfect, but I don't have. It's very easy. So after gluing all the sides, as you see, the ends and all the sides have this let's say rough finish, are not smooth, and also they are not equal as you see here. So the thing that you can use any decorative or any dentelle or ribbons, to cover these ending or these sides. So I have here a rosette trim. They are triplets rosette. So I'm trying to, the one in the center to be, I'm trying to center it, at the center of the pocket or the pencil case. As you see here, looks, I think, much better than before. And for the top part, I'm going to use this single rosette trim. I'm trying to be a little bit near to the what do you call it, to the zipper, because to cover the glue gun. And still you have to be really careful in the glue gun not to touch the zipper, or you're gonna and not be smooth when you try to open it and close it. As a final touch, I'm going to use this pearls. I'm using glue gun. For here, I regret using glue gun because you will have these these, what do you call it, tiny hair, or I don't know what you call these, and things that from the glue gun. It looks not nice, but anyway, this is what I have. But it looks really nice. Of course, you don't have pearls, you can use just filled flowers or pictures, or you can glue anything. Okay, for next one, I'm going to make it another pencil case or makeup case using this fabric. This is a very light fabric. If you want to put some linen from inside, also it will be okay. But for me, okay, I'm not going to put any heavy items inside. So I'm measuring, the fabric the same size to or same width to the zipper. Yes, that's it. So it's the same thing. You're gonna glue the top part of the fabric to the top part for the zipper, and you're gonna be upside down. That's it. So it's up to you really if you want to make it from inside or outside the fabric. For here, I make it from outside, but after I glue everything, even the sides, I forgot to open the zipper, so I can really make it upside down, but I couldn't. No, I can, but it was a hard time, of course, to open the zipper backwards. As you see here, of course, here I'm forwarded really the video. So yeah, so be sure that to open a little bit, from the zipper, so you can just turn it upside down. Okay, then yeah, as you see, then I'm gonna cut the excess of the fabric here, because the ends, the sides are a little bit clean, and you cannot see any rough edges, so that's why I didn't add any trims or any ribbons just to cover it. Only I added ribbon the top part next to the zipper, because here is where is the glue gun, and here is where because the glue gun really dries hard, so you will see this uneven part. So of course, if you have maybe fabric glue, I think it would be much better. As you see, here's the same. It's very easy DIY. The only thing you need just a glue gun, fabric, or any leftover fabric, any shirt or pants. Okay, so the third way, if you have any simple plain pencil case, you can use really anything to decorate. Here I have these paper flowers. I like them. I just put, 3 in the bottom and 1 in the top and another flower, in the back. So it's both sides are decorating. Or you can use trims. As you see here, I'm just testing. I love this pink one, but I said, okay, I don't want to remove my flower and again re-glue it. It's okay. But you have any ideas or many ideas, to decorate your pencil case. Okay, so here I'm not going to create a pencil case rather than a big pocket. So I'm using here, what do you call this? Okay, I have this word. Okay, I forgot, but this pink one, I'm going to use it, and because it's really rough from inside, the touch of it, you're gonna feel that it's really rough and it might really scratch you. So I have here as a felt, to be is my linen or from inside. So I'm trying to cut 1 inch in all the sides. I didn't measure it, I just eyeball it. If you want to measure it, just measure it. So I'm going to add, of course, I'm not going to use the zipper, and I'll show you why, because it's really wide than my zippers. Then I said, okay, I'll make it just pocket. So I'm adding glue gun to all the sides, and oh my gosh, it was really hot because, this, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Okay, this is really hot. So I just grabbed my my shampoo and I tried to press hot, and this is very wrong because I saw that there is a fire sign that should be not near to any hot or anything. Oh my gosh, and I grab it to my glue gun. Okay, so after I glue all the sides of the felt, I'm going just to bend the pink one. I'm sorry, I really forgot what is this. Then I'm just cut the ends, these corners, and it will be like a pocket. So you can add anything. I mean, it's big enough to have, I think, a notebook maybe. Just add really lots of glue gun and be careful because this had like empty spaces, so can burn really yourself. I burned my fingers. Okay, so you have here a pocket, a big pocket, so you can add anything, just throw it in your bag. After that, as you see, and it's from inside, it's really touch, the felt, of course, touch really soft, so it's really nice. To close it, if you don't want to use the zipper, if you have a wide zipper, it's okay. Here I'm using Velcro, and this one is like a sticky Velcro, but anyway, it will not survive for a long. I have to really do it with a glue gun later on. Okay, so the fun part is to decorate it, and I'm using this beautiful dentelle white one. You can use any color, any ribbons, whatever you have, just add it. Yes, as you see here, just all around the pockets. Again, I prefer really to use any fabric glue, but not a glue gun. But this is what I have, which is okay, of course. It's a DIY. Yes, and the final thing, I'm just taking some buttons and just decorate the bag. Of course, you can add, any die cuts or any flowers, felt flowers. You can add dentelle all over the bag if you don't want this. Oh my gosh, how can I forget the name? Anyway, this pink one to be shown. Okay, for here I'm going to do double pockets, so I'm gonna seal it from the bottom, and I don't want it to be shown, so I'm using this beautiful rosette trim to cover my bottom, and it's already sewed from the both sides. So, and from inside has this fiber linen, and I'm going to divide it like this. So to divide it's very easy, just you're gonna add glue gun in the middle, and voila, you have 2 pockets. You see, it's very simple. That's it. So here you can add maybe phone or your notebook or maybe your wallet because it's really big. Of course, the size, it depends on your whatever you want to keep or you want to save, and the size of the fabric that you have. And also I'm going to use Velcro. This is optional if you don't want it. It's okay. Maybe you can just put some ribbons and just tie it. And from the top, I'm just again to use some rosette trim to decorate it from the top. And that's it. It's very easy, really simple. You can really make it as a gift to your friends. And I really like this fabric. It was gifted for me by a friend. Okay, next, if you want to make small pockets, I have this felt. It's a square felt. I bought it from Amazon. I think it's 4 inches by 4 inches. And I have this beautiful fabric. It's black and white. People who love really black and white. It's the same as the pink project that you're gonna add again glue and the size and just bend the fabric. It's again, you leave 1 inch. Of course you can, it depends, because I'm bending 1 inch, so the pocket or the size from inside will not be 4 inches, it will be less, like 3 or maybe 2.5 inches. So again, sizes, you have to really sure what you want to keep. That's why you can measure. Here I didn't measure anything, just eyeball it, all everything. So yes, yeah, it's very easy. Again, I cut all the these threads. Make sure everything really is stable, and if you want really to make it really stable, you just take your iron. Okay, here I really wanted to use the zipper, but because the zipper is really longer than the width of the square of the pocket, I said okay, to make it also like a pocket, no need for a zipper. And that's it, you have a very beautiful small pockets, white and black. Okay, and just you can throw it in your bag. Again, fun part, decoration. I think I created all these wallets just, or these cases just to decorate it. I'm using here this beautiful trim. So I don't know, it reminds me of a blouse. I think I saw it somewhere in one of the markets. So yeah, I really like this fabric. Anyway, so I'm gonna put from the front and back, also using this trim. And again, if you want really to stable everything, you just use the iron. And remember, because you're using a glue gun, the iron will melt your glue. So when you finish ironing, don't use it right away. Just wait like 5 minutes till again the glue dries. So again, in this dentelle, you're gonna see like these small flowers, and just added some pearls. You can add sequins, whatever you want. And also I'm going to add some in this black part, so you have this contrast, because if I add it to the white, it will not be shown unless you have colored sequins or pearls. Yes, and this is really very easy. Okay, moving to the next project. I think the next one, it will be a pencil case with the proper size. I bought this fabric from Amazon long time ago, and this is, I think, my second time to use it. Okay, this one is very easy. This is a size, I think, for a pencil case. Again, if you want to add some felt inside to make it really have a weight. Of course, if you're sewing, it's preferred that you have this linen from inside. So I'm going to add the easiest way. It's really to just lay down the zipper, then add the glue gun, then the first part, then the second part. The good thing here, why you do this, you can, whatever you want to glue, you can have, the opening for the zipper, either in the middle or, top. It will be in the top or the bottom, whatever you want. So here I will make it in the top, again, because this fabric, I didn't cut really properly or measure the size. As you see, that's not a little bit equal or not even. So I'm going to use, first to cut all these flying threads. Then yeah, be careful. You see, the zipper was really stuck because some glue came to the zipper, so I have really to remove it. Okay, so here I'm using this trim. It's a sticker trim, but of course, because it's fabric, so you have to use a glue gun or fabric glue. Again, I'm using this ribbon to tie it, and just to cover, to give it like a good finish. And really, it looks nice in the end, this Paris theme. Okay, moving to the final one. This one, I love this fabric. It's, I think, Chinese fishes or Japanese fish. I'm not sure. It was gifted to me, again, this fabric. Okay, here, if you want to make, a finished look, sorry, a very, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't talk. Oh, please excuse my language. English is not my first language. And it's now 2 a.m. Okay, so in order to have a very even or good looking finish for your project, I just, bend it like maybe 1/4 inch. It depends, again, for the size of your fabric. Just when I glue it, so I will not have this flying threads or that not equal parts of, because, I didn't measure anything. That's it. Then again, the easiest way, lay your zipper, add a glue gun for the first part, as you see here. Then just what do you call it? Put a glue gun in the second part, and that's it. So it's really easy. If you want to make it the opening or the zipper to be in the middle, just glue right now the both sides if you want it to be open from the middle, or if you wanted to make it from the top, so you have to move really your zipper to the top. So for me, I would move it to the top. Yes, and I'm going to glue all the sides. So they are oh my gosh, I can't talk. Okay, that's it. I hope you like my project, and please excuse my language. I can't talk. I don't know why, because I have a long and tiring day. Yes, that's for that. I hope you like my wallets or pencil case or my pockets. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Thanks. Bye.